Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be talking about the Empress and my journey with her and how that's gone so far. Normally this is where I would show you the my grimoire journal entry and how that looks, but I might have to save that for another day or when I do a full flip through, because it's gotten away from me. I haven't really been working in my grimoire too much, especially because it's the end of September now and Samhain's coming up and I want to make decorations, so I've been working on that instead. So I'm gonna read my notes and stuff, like I have everything here, but I'm just not gonna be showing you the artwork that I would normally correspond with because this particular page isn't done yet, and I think I'm getting to a point, not so much in, speaking of making decorations, I was painting earlier, not so much in the point of my tarot journey, but just kind of that point in the year where I just know I'm not going to be nearly as productive with my grimoire and stuff. Plus I've been trying to kind of kick my ass in gear into getting these pieces done for my solo show that's coming up in February. So I've been kind of putting my magical books and stuff on the back burner while working on larger mixed media pieces. So there's that. Fix my pillow here. Okay, oh, that's much more comfortable. I have it set up, I normally sit like with my pillow here and my back towards kind of the walls right here. I've had to adjust everything because the radiator is now on in my apartment complex, and fudge is it hot. It's so warm. I don't like radiator heat because I can't control it, so hooray. That is not the point of this video though. So alright, with that being said, the Empress. So just a general overview of the Empress. The Empress represents creativity, feminine power, mature woman, fertility, and pleasure. The Empress symbolizes feminine power in the material world, as opposed to the High Priestess, who represents feminine spiritual power. The Empress is the universal mother who governs procreation, nurturing, and security and comforts of home and the domestic harmony. She's usually shown as a mature female, sometimes seated on a throne, sometimes in nature, surrounded by flowers and vegetation, indicating fruitfulness. Planet ruling this card is Venus. And then from the book that I utilize for all of my tarot stuff, which is, I think it's the Modern Witchcraft Guide to Tarot, which is by Sky Alexander. I particularly enjoy, honestly, I'm not sure if it's a man or a woman, so I'm going to say there. I enjoy their books because they're precise, they're to the point, they're a good stepping stone book. Now, I have other books that go more in depth, but I haven't gotten around to reading them yet, so anyway, so there's a quote in there from Anna Franklin. "The lady is the goddess, feminine energy behind manifest nature, and bestower of fertility and creativity who brings all seeds to fruition." Now, I'll admit that I've been having I had a less difficult time with the High Priestess. For me, the High Priestess was more a lot of channeling my own personal power, like spiritually. The Empress is about, in my head, about channeling my feminine energy as a physical human woman. What that means, how it presents itself, how it's represented. And this was a really weird time to get this particular card because I do not have a good relationship with my maternal line, or most females on my mother's side of the family. I don't speak, like, that whole, I don't know exactly what happened in the past on that line, on that side of the family. But I know that part of that cycle has been a lot of internalized misogyny, a lot of Catholicism, so indoctrination on that part, a lot of just, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, there's just a lot of abuse, a lot of denial of just femininity, of being a woman. There's a lot of, like, my mother and my grandmother enforced a lot of, like, what the stereotypes of women should be, like 1950s advertising stereotypes. And mind you, my grandma is in her 70s and my mom is in her 50s, so, and I'm in my 30s, so I'm just, it's been a very rough card for me to deal with right now, just given my relationship with my own mother, or lack thereof, and all of that stuff. So I also don't, as much as I think I want to maybe have kids in the future, given the state of things politically and how this country is just completely turning itself backwards for no reason other than they can, I don't know that it would be a wise decision to have children at this current moment. So I've kind of come to terms with the fact that I might not ever have kids. I made that decision when I was previously married because I didn't want to have kids with that man. Plain and simple. I knew, at the time I didn't really know why I felt that way, and I couldn't really explain it to him either. Like, I didn't want to have children, period. Like, that was my answer to him. But now I realize that that answer is a little bit deeper, and it was, I just didn't feel safe with him. Therefore, having a child with him keeping him in my life permanently. Now, I had made my bed and I was like prepared to stay with him for a long time. I was just prepared. But you know, I was prepared to be with him forever in that way, but I still had an out, I guess. Once children are involved, there's like no out, if that makes sense legally, because that's just the way the system is set up. And so basically the Empress, being that like domestic harmony, procreation, nurturing, I struggle with it a lot. But I'm trying to utilize this card in a way to, hi Fred, silly boy, hi silly boy. He's a weirdo. As a way to mother myself. As a way to parent myself. And even though I struggle with it, I have been using the Empress as sort of a means of self-love this month of September, I've been doing self-love September as well, and it has been very hard for me because I'm so accustomed to just hating everything about myself. Everything. From the way I look, to the way that I think, to the way that I act, to everything. And the Empress has helped in a way to get me to see that I don't have to let other people's views of me dictate who I am and how I am. The Empress has helped me with let's see here. With recognizing that I can be the best version of myself now. And that is not something that my mother ever taught me. So, in a way, the Empress is helping me view the world in a different way, so to say, I guess. I don't know. Like, she's been helping me see, I say she, like, you know, she's a freaking person, but you know what I mean. I think, hopefully, if you're watching this, you'll understand what I mean. The energies of the Empress are definitely helping me in my creative projects. It's helping me birth and procreate in that way, I guess. And yeah, it's just helping me view the world in a different light. And that's it. I don't know. Sorry, that wasn't a little more informative, but this one was a weird one. I'm still kind of processing it, as I have a little bit longer to go before the next full moon when I start on the Emperor. Usually right around now is when I will bring the other card out and start to kind of reflect on both cards and how they kind of interact with each other and how they interact separately. So yeah, that was the Empress, and that is the fourth, if I can count, yeah, fourth card in my Fool's Journey. And that's it. I'll see you in the next one.